Before we begin, please click the subscribe button so you don't miss tomorrow's Bible story. Stay with me to the end, because what you're about to hear is one of the most powerful teachings Jesus gave, a lesson that exposes the heart and reveals the truth about judgment. One bright morning on a hill overlooking Galilee, Jesus sat with his disciples as a large crowd gathered around him. People came from every village to hear his words: fishermen, tax collectors, mothers with children, and even Pharisees hiding at the back, watching with curious eyes. Jesus looked at them and spoke with a voice both gentle and firm. "Judge not," he said, "that you be not judged. For with the measure you use, it will be measured back to you." The people looked at each other in confusion. What did he mean? A few whispered among themselves, while others leaned closer, wanting to understand. Jesus stood and pointed to two men nearby. "Imagine this," he said. "A man looks at his brother and says, 'Brother, let me remove the speck from your eye.' But all the while, there is a huge log sticking out of his own eye." The crowd laughed softly, but Jesus' tone turned serious. "You hypocrite," he said. "First remove the log from your own eye, then you will see clearly to remove the speck from your brother's." A deep silence filled the air. The words struck like lightning, simple, yet piercing. He continued, "Many of you are quick to point fingers, to speak against others, to see their faults. But you do not see your own. You condemn, yet you are guilty of the same things in secret." The crowd began to shift uncomfortably. Some looked down at the ground. Others thought of the harsh words they had spoken about their neighbors. Jesus walked closer to the edge of the hill and looked at the horizon. "My Father in heaven sees everything," he said. "He judges with truth and mercy. But when you judge others harshly, you call that same measure upon yourself." At that moment, a woman in the crowd began to weep. She had spent years gossiping and criticizing others, but now her heart was heavy. Jesus turned to her and said softly, "Forgive, and you will be forgiven. Show mercy, and mercy will be shown to you." The woman nodded, tears rolling down her cheeks. Then Jesus said something that made everyone stop and think deeply. "When you look at others, see them through love, not condemnation. Because you, too, are loved by God, even when you fall short." Peter, who always spoke from the heart, asked, "Master, how can we stop judging when it feels so easy to do?" Jesus smiled gently. "By remembering how much you've been forgiven," he said. "When your heart is full of mercy, there is no room for judgment." As the sun began to set, the people left the hillside in silence, each person thinking about their own heart, about the grudges they held, the harsh words they'd spoken, the pride they carried. That night, under the starlit sky, Jesus prayed alone. His voice was quiet but strong. "Father, teach them to love as you love, and to see as you see." And even now, that same voice echoes across time to you and me.